Hey there folks, I'm Serious JG and welcome to what will hopefully be a fairly quick video to announce an opportunity that you guys have to help fight multiple sclerosis in Canada and elsewhere, and to get involved in a future Mysterious JG LP if you are so inclined. So you guys, if you're fans of my channel of any long standing, then you'll know that every year I, along with such LP luminaries as Boba the Vulture, Ald Dragon, Grimmeth, Reaper, Lethal Feline, Effing Controller sometimes gets involved, and of course Hollywood Celebrity Bean, and Jaxors, who are not necessarily LPers per se, but I guess Bean is an LP or guest LPer. But yeah, we join every year. Zerf, my Let's Play pal and friend of the digital age, who does a charity stream, like an overnight charity stream once a year to support fighting multiple sclerosis, and he participates in the MS Bike Ride, which is a charity event. There will be, I'll put a link to the donation page in the video description. I'll probably put a link to Zerfall's video explaining things as well. It's just a fun event where a bunch of LPers who are budgies get together and let's play and do various fun streaming activities, and money that is donated to Zerfall's website, or Zerfall's charity stream, the MS Canada website, which you can get to through the link, goes towards fighting MS in Canada. And Zerfall has assured us that if the Canadians discover a cure for MS, they will share it with the rest of us. So last year, I did something where I was going to Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 13. I was going to do a main story mode, and I decided that I would offer people, as I had done in the past in other RTK and Nobunaga's Ambition Let's Plays, I would let my subscribers and viewers submit characters, and I would create characters, and you could be part of the game that way. And last year, I set a limit. I said that if you donated $10 or more, you were guaranteed to be in. And that if I didn't get enough takers, that I would have people who submitted characters and did not donate would be put in a lethal lottery where they would be randomly selected. Well, I ended up having enough people who donated $10 that I didn't end up making anybody based on anyone else. I had about 50 created characters, just of people who were willing to donate $10 or more, and I think that's awesome. And I was really very happy that many people donated. Not that necessarily those people were only going to donate because of my my offer, but who knows. But anyway, people donated $10 or more, and they got in, and that was great. So this year we're changing the rules a little bit. This year I spent a lot of time creating all these created characters. So this time I want to say that I'm going to cut it off at 35 created characters, unless I get more donations. Like, here's how it's going to work. If you donate to Zerfall's stream $25 or more, and I honestly don't even know if it's Canadian dollars or American dollars that you put in there. I think it's Canadian. I think you put in Canadian dollars. So I guess 25 Canadian dollars or more, I suppose. Which the exchange rate is not 1-to-1, but it's pretty close. If you donate $25 or more, you will get into my upcoming Let's Play of Romance of Three Kingdoms 13. Your character will get in. And if less than 35 people are willing to submit, then anybody who donates $10 or more and puts in a character will be thrown into a lottery for the remaining spots. Because I don't know how many people are going to be willing to donate $25. That is obviously a bit more than $10. It's more than twice as much. But I'm hoping that 35 people will be willing to donate $25. And in fact, if more than 35 people donate $25, I will make more than 35 created characters for this. But I figure 35 is a good cutoff. If I get like a bunch of people donate 25, but not that many, and then I can create some incentive for people to donate $10 if they can't donate 25, in the hopes that they can get into Lethal Lottery, that's what we're going to do. So I will have approximately 35 characters for this Let's Play. Not counting a couple of people who are already going to be in. All the members of Vulture Clan are getting in. I'm assuming that Ald, whether he donates or not, Ald is going to participate in the stream itself, so his character can remain in. Grimmeth and Lethal did not submit characters last time, so if they submit characters this time, they can get in because they're participating in the stream. Pretty much everyone else, if you're participating in the stream and you are somebody who goes on screen and is part of the stream entertaining people, then you can have a character. And most of those people already have one, like Zerf and Jaxors. So last time I created about 50 characters, so we've got all these characters. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the previous Let's Play, but none of you are guaranteed to make it back in. If anybody who previously donated and got in wants to donate again and wants to retain the same character, I salute you. I'll be very happy with that, because that means I will not have to make as many brand new characters. But all in all, we're starting from scratch. Vulture Bean, Vulture Bobo, Vulture Hazel. You guys, unless you want to change something, you can just stick with what you had previously. And there are people that I'm hoping will show up again, because I remember them having been fun. Like, I love the name Manly Beefington, for example. Yes. Anyway. So, here's the deal, though. As far as creating your characters go, I already made a video, and it was fairly lengthy, and a lot of people probably complained there was no gameplay. But I already made a video explaining how to submit a character. So all you really need to do is go back and watch that video, if you have not submitted a character before, and follow those rules carefully. And if you donate $25 and you don't quite follow the rules and you miss something, then I will cut you some slack and try to help you get in. But if you donate less than 25 and are hoping to slide in because less than 35 people donate 25, I'll be a little bit probably less forgiving. But honestly, I'll try to work with everybody. In the past, I just completely ignored any applications that weren't filled out correctly. But that was when I was just doing it for fun and not actually having people donate money for Zerf's charity. So, the new expansion pack has changed things a little bit, but as far as I can make out, the only things that were not covered in my previous video where we were making created characters for the original RTK-13. Troop type, I think I had something where I told you guys some rules for setting that, and stats. I told you guys the number that it had to all add up to. Ability, forte, strategy, expertise. Ideal prestige, I believe, is completely new, and we never had that before. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. We have, you're basically picking a prestige type. I don't really know what this means. And we'll figure that, because I have not played this game yet. So I'm going to read through these and let you pick which one you think sounds cool, and you will pick one of these for your character. And if you already had a character in the past, and you're going to donate again, you either need to tell me your new character's prestige type, or the computer does seem to be assigning them. Like, I imported my created characters from RTK-13 to RTK-13 expansion, and it filled this in. So you can be a lone wolf who's a free wanderer, able to gather troops and join battles. You can be a citizen who's a patriotic individual protecting the city and gathering goods. You can be a patriot, great leader, able to invite any bonded officers to become comrades using draft. You can be a paragon, a patriot of the land, gathering comrades and trying to stop the battles. A knight errant. I think I'm just going to read through these without reading the descriptions. A bandit chief, a bandit lord, an executioner. You can pause and read the descriptions if you really care, of course. A lord of death, a fighter, an elite warrior, an unparalleled warrior, a warrior master, a warrior, a relentless warrior, a gallant, a daring officer, a war demon, a hero, a paladin, a fierce warrior, an official, a civil servant, which is probably what Mysterious JG will be, or a minister, or a prime minister, or a bureaucrat. Yeah, Mysterious JG may end up being a civil servant or a bureaucrat, actually. A consul, a kingmaker, an envoy, a diplomat, an ambassador, a provocateur, a firebrand, a leader, a general, a veteran general, a flying general, a dutiful general, a peerless general, an illustrious general, a commander, a skilled commander, an erudite commander, a guardian. Poor avatar. Poor avatar. You can be an adamant guardian, an eminent general, an orator, a planner, a strategic advisor, a strategy master. This is what JG Mystery was like assigned by the computer, probably based on his stats. A cunning leader, a crafty sage, a savant, a luminary, a celebrity, a loyal partisan, a mastermind, a trader, a merchant, a grand merchant, a white dragon, a black dragon, a blue eyes white dragon, a red eyes black dragon. You can be Zhao Li the Benevolent. You can be a hero of the greater world, which I believe is Cao Cao's special power. You can be Tiger of Jiangdong. You can be Lord Blue Eyes. Old Lord Blue Eyes is back. You can be a tyrant, a god of war, an heir of nobility, a great teacher, a sleeping dragon, a far-sighted and deep. A far-sighted and deep, really. You can be Lord of Beautiful Beard. You can be the Tiger General. You can be the Lord of Spears, the Dandy of Zhiliang. You can, I guess that's Ma Chao. You can be old and strong. We can have the wise and penetrating eyes. You can be a beautiful Duke, a young Phoenix, the veteran of March, an ability is all, whatever that means, little conqueror, master of wilds, king of the Nanman, prodigy, alluring beauty, lord of the white horses, king of Dongwude, or king of Yan. You can be the king of Nanzhang, the rock and roll king of Nanzhang, except that isn't actually one. So these have different conditions, things you have to do, and the results are style and dignity and whatever, and ordinance. I don't really understand this, but we'll probably find out about it as we do the hero modes that are associated with the new expansion. But again, if you go to my previous video, that will tell you all the things that you need to fill in except for Ideal Prestige, which you can fill in if you are donating $25 or more. Make sure that when you donate in Zerf's thingy that you use your YouTube name for your donation. Because otherwise you can donate $25 and use your real name or some other nom de plume, and I won't know who you are. So if you say All Dragon was donating, please don't donate and refer to yourself by some other name other than All Dragon, because I won't know. And there's a special place in hell reserved for anyone who waits for someone else to donate $25, who is not a YouTuber and is just donating $25 because they want to be nice, and then you to create a YouTube account in that person's name to get into this LP for free. If you do that, you're a douchebag. But I won't probably be able to tell. Anyway, let's real quick go through the faces. These may have changed. I may have unlocked new faces, so I don't really know. Don't worry too much about the fact that some of these faces are already taken, other than guys like All Dragon, who's going to get in because he's already participating. Like Wang Long and One Shogun and Mr. P and Ling Lu, there's every chance those guys will not be part of it this year. We don't really know. So anyway, here's the faces. I would suggest you pick 3 faces, your first choice, second choice, and third choice, in case somebody gets your face that you wanted before you have a chance. These are rows, these are columns. So you have column 1 through 5. Here's row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, Vulture Bobo, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, row 9, row 10, row 11, row 12, row 13, row 14, row 15, row 16, row 17, row 18. Row 18 is the row where the male faces end and the female faces begin. You have rows 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And the final face would be row 30, column 3. I'm going through this again because I feel like there might be additional faces that were not available in the previous game, so I didn't want anybody going back to the old video and using that to select their face, because the counts will be all screwed up and you'll end up with the wrong face. Standard faces are off the... you can't take these because they already belong to officers. The other faces, even these that don't have names attached, are already being used in-game. These are like various bandits and whatnot. So let's stick with the new officer faces. Now, what else do I want to say before I wrap this thing up? I already mentioned that I'm kind of pissed off that I lost my about 3 videos worth of the Zhang Wei hero mode has been lost, and I'll have to start that over from scratch, but I'll probably do some easier stuff that is like explaining the new mechanics of the new expansion first. But as far as what this main mode will be, I'll probably have to do another video after the charity stream is over, because I'm making no promises onto when I'm going to do this. I don't plan to like the day after the charity stream, begin a new Romance 3 Kingdoms thing. I probably need to at least finish freaking Mass Effect first. But when I do it, I'll probably do a video where I announce who's in and give you guys a chance in the comments to tell me which force you want to be with and blah, blah, blah. Because I have not 100% decided which scenario we're going to do. But I'm leaning towards playing as the Yellow Turbans, like being an officer in the Yellow Turbans. We could go to the anti-Dongzhuo coalition and be officers working for Liu Zhang, because he has a really good starting city, but is an utterly incompetent leader. And that might be interesting. I spent about 45 minutes off screen doing something that I thought would be fun, and it's looking like it's just going to be really freaking difficult. And that is playing in the Warlord scenario and making a new created force led by Falger. I really have liked the idea. I'd mentioned last time I was doing one of these, hey, it might be fun to have AI Grimmeth as a leader, and then Grimmeth kind of spoiled it by not submitting a character, so we didn't get to do that. But it might be fun to actually have Falger as the ruler of a force, and I would be an officer serving under Falger, because I could just constantly complain about his ineptitude and incompetence every time he foiled what I wanted to do. The problem is I tried to start out in a corner of China, like the far southwest corner, in those mountainous cities south of like Chengdu, and they're just not very good cities, and there's other forces that like swallow you up. I used my first privilege that I got to make peace with Liu Zhang, and then Shi Ji, or whatever his name is, to the south started attacking us before we could build up. So that might be a recipe for disaster. If we were going to do a created force of our own, I would probably do the Yellow Turban scenario and just pick someplace really far away from the front lines and let us build up an empire. But that might be kind of a long, dull game where by the time anybody is close enough to even be threatening us, we've already built up a power base and are unstoppable. So that might not be that interesting. But no, I'm leaning towards working for, like, Liu Zhang, working for a created force, or being with the Yellow Turbans. So I've never actually played through an entire RTK game as the Yellow Turbans. They operate under slightly different rules because they can't gain benefits from the Imperial Court. But we don't have to figure that out right now, because we're not actually doing this real soon. It's just that because Zerfall's big charity stream is... I probably should know the date. I believe it is the 15th of July? No, it's not the 15th of July. It is the 15th of July. Yes. So Zerfall's charity stream is on the 15th of July. Please go to his Please go to the webpage. It will be in the description. If you donate $25 or more using your YouTube name, and you comment in this video, you can let me know that you are interested in having a character, and you can even submit a character following all the rules that are laid out in the previous character submission video and this one. And I look forward to creating 35 or possibly even more new warriors and heroes to help Zerfall or Liu Zhang or the Yellow Turbans or somebody conquer the land. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and thank you very much for doing what you can. Even if it's less than 25 and you're not going to be part of the LP, I still would heartily recommend that you go and donate to Zerfall's stream and help fight a horrible disease that just really needs to go away, and you can help make it happen. And that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.